Is this the incident where you were awarded NM Gallantry?
No, that was the next one that happened
last. Okay. Again as a CEO.
Again as CEO, it was Sea Harrier once again, and I was flying Aircats sortie once again.
Mm-hmm.
So this aircraft had been built after an accident.
Mm-hmm.
An accident, it had broken a lot of parts of it, including controls and other panels. So it was rebuilt by the Navy, and now it had to be tested before it could be operationally flown. So I was doing the air test. So I had already done 2-3 air tests on that particular aircraft, and this was my maybe 5th air test. So you slowly take it to the higher regime of testing. So that's what I was doing, and so I took off, and immediately after takeoff, you are supposed to reduce the power and slam the engine to see as to how long does it take to pick up power again. So I did that. Now you are fully laden with the fuel because it's a 1 hour long sortie and you are heavy. And when I slammed the throttle did not respond. So there was no response. I said, shit, what happened? So I tried juggling with the throttle and see something happens, nothing. Then I tried to reduce the throttle, power got reduced. I said, I'm not going to reduce any further. When I tried moving it forward, nothing happened. Now it was such a regime that power was only 60%. So it was such a regime where the aircraft cannot sustain in the air normally. So aircraft started descending. So I was at about 2,000 feet, and there is an industrial state Verna in Goa, which was right in front of me. Now I had two options: eject, but I said if I eject, and I got full fuel, about 6,000 pounds of fuel. I said this is going to explode here, and where it will explode, who will go, I don't know, but people are there, I know. So I started steering. I said, this is got a rocket ejection, so 0-0 ejection, and even if you are just about to hit the ground, you can eject. So I said, I'll delay it. So I started turning away from that area. And in Goa, topography is such that sea level is not at the ground level, in the sense that the plateau is about 250 to 300 feet higher than the sea level. So I had that much margin also available. So I turned and thereafter came down almost to the ground level by the time I came very close to the coastline. So I continued turning at sea, and then I realized that what if I start reducing my aircraft weight by jettisoning fuel. We have a system of jettisoning fuel. So I started jettisoning fuel while turning at jettisons at a very fast rate. So I started jettisoning, and by the time I came over sea, I could make out at very slow speed, but aircraft is able to sustain flight because now weight has gone down considerably. So I must have jettisoned about 5,000 pounds, or rather not 5,000, two. So it is about 4,000 pounds of fuel, which is quite a bit.
Considerable.
Which is about almost as good as 2,000 kgs. So aircraft became lighter, and now it is sustaining at 60% of our power. So I said, if it's sustaining, my runways are also at the same level at which I am flying. So can I make it? Let's try it. It will become lighter while I'm flying. So I attempted that and succeeded. So got back and landed the aircraft in the same configuration without doing anything. And thing is that once you lower your undercarriage and flaps, which is mandatory to reduce your speed and also to land, then the drag increases and your power requirement increases. So I had to be even lighter. So did that and lowered my undercarriage and flaps very close to the runway, so that even if the aircraft is not sustaining level flight, I'll sit down on the runway, maybe crash land on the runway, but save some part of the aircraft and self. So did that and succeeded. And whereas people are telling me to punch out, eject. But anyway, things panned out well, and I saved myself as well as the aircraft. So that's why people appreciated the maneuver that I did to save the facilities below me, risking both self and the aircraft.
That's why NM Gallantry came.